Hello everyone, today in this video we will fight against the Atmos character of our world around us, and today we will discuss one book I have read recently. I finished reading it a few days ago, and this book was written by Polish amateur historian Tomasz Borowski, and the title is The Last Blood in Pomerania, Leon the Grell and Wallonian Volunteers. So, last struggles, February 45 till May 45. So, as title indicates, this is actually the part, the battle part of this Waffen-SS Wallonian Grenadiers unit. Last one, Pomerania, defending the northeast territories of Third Reich against Soviet invasion. Of course, these were not easy fights because at the end of war conditions of the German forces was not so good, but still they resist the Soviet invaders really hard. They were really tough men. Also, Wallonian volunteers proved that they deserved their reputation, and they didn't give away any they didn't give away any inch of the land they were defending. And I really like the book of Mr. Tomasz Borowski because it's written in a nice way with simple but nice language, and it's very well equipped with numerous quotations from different diaries of the volunteers of Wallonian Grenadiers Waffen-SS division who survived the war, including the famous memoirs I read some time ago by Leon de Grell, Eastern Front 1941-1945, and there are sometimes some inconsistencies in the diaries of one uh, former volunteer of this Wallonian division, and because, as we know, different witnesses see the things from different side, or maybe sometimes memory makes tricks to us, and so on. So when there are some discrepancies between the sources, Mr. Borowski tries to analyze them and make, when it's possible, the final conclusions. This I really appreciate because his approach is really professional, and I really like the fact that still in Poland such books are published, and that 3 years ago, that 3 years after Polish edition in 2013, in 2016 the English edition in the United States was published of this book, and it met nice welcome in the American market of the historical literature about the Second World War, and I really like it because despite many problems in Poland still, as well as in many regions of the US, population is not so much infected by leftist ideology and such professional literature about the military pad and battle pad of some divisions from the side that it's regarded currently as baddies. So bad guys is also very much welcome. This I appreciate because it shows that still there is some freedom of speech in these countries and professional debate about the past. And one needs to also remember that very often the side that lost the war, lost the conflict, is automatically regarded as a bad one only because they lost the war. And we should remember that in every historical period, war is war, and there are no nice guys in the battlefield. Simply, everyone makes mistakes, everyone commits atrocities. But the ones who are victorious, in most cases, after some time, when they mention their history, they emphasize only positives, positive aspects of their activity, and always try to present their opponents, defeated ones, as the baddies to justify their struggle against them. It's normal, but we need to be happy that there are people like Mr. Tomasz Borowski who is writing books about the side that was not victorious in the Second World War, and he is doing it in a very objective and professional way, extensively using the available historical sources. His second book, I plan to read soon, tells us the story about Waffen-SS Division Charlemagne of French volunteers, which ended its march and struggle in Berlin 1945. I think it will be a very interesting book. So we see that there are still, even in so-called Western, geographically Western world, some countries in which leftist ideology is still not dominating so much, like Poland and United States, and professional literature about the military history of some interesting units that were not on the side of the winners can be found, and still we can read a story that it's presented in a very professional way with a very broad and extensive usage of historical sources. That's why The Last Blood in Pomerania by Tomasz Borowski is highly recommended book for the avid historians or avid amateur historians who are passionate about the Second World War. All the best, have a nice day, bye.